A beautiful modern city wakes beneath the morning sun. Luxury cars move through crowded streets. Expensive buildings tower over small shops, street vendors, and ordinary homes. A black limousine stops outside a magnificent glass building. The driver opens the door. Michael Morgan steps out. He is dressed simply in a plain shirt, dark trousers, and inexpensive-looking shoes. The driver looks at him with concern. "Mr. Morgan, are you sure you don't want the car?" Michael smiles. "Not today." He closes the door and walks away. Nobody on the busy street knows that the quiet man walking among them owns one of the city's largest business empires. Michael enters a small neighborhood cafe. Michael sits alone at a small table. Hannah, a young waitress, approaches with a friendly smile. "Good morning. What can I get you?" "Just coffee and some bread, please." Hannah smiles. That's all. That's all." She walks away. At a nearby table, a wealthy-looking customer notices Michael's plain clothes. Some people really don't know how to dress properly. His friend laughs. Michael hears them but says nothing. Hannah returns with his food. "Here you are." Michael reaches into his pocket. His expression changes. "I'm sorry. I seem to have forgotten my wallet." The customer nearby laughs. "Then perhaps you shouldn't order food you can't afford." Hannah looks at Michael. "It's okay. I'll pay for it." Michael looks surprised. "You don't have to do that, I know." She smiles. "But I want to." Michael looks at her kindly. "Thank you. Everyone forgets something sometimes." She walks away. Michael watches her. There is something different about her kindness. Michael begins visiting the cafe regularly. He and Hannah slowly become friends. She never asks him how much money he has. She never asks what kind of car he drives. She never treats him differently because of what she thinks he owns. They talk about ordinary things. Michael tells her about his dreams. Hannah tells him about her family and her desire to help people. They laugh together. Their friendship grows. Michael walks home carrying a small grocery bag. He sees an elderly man struggling with several heavy bags. Michael immediately helps him. "Let me carry those for you." "Thank you, son." Michael smiles. Across the street, Hannah sees him. She smiles quietly. Michael enters his own company through a side entrance. He is wearing simple clothes. Mr. Harris, a senior manager, sees him. "You again." Michael stops. "Excuse me. This building isn't a shelter. If you're looking for work, security can help you." Michael remains calm. "I understand." Harris walks away. David, Michael's longtime advisor, approaches. "You could tell him who you are." Michael shakes his head. "And then he'd treat me differently." "Exactly." Michael looks around the building. "That's what I'm trying to discover." "Discover what?" "Who people really are when they think I have nothing to offer them." David looks at him seriously. "And what have you discovered?" Michael smiles sadly. "More than I wanted to." The cafe is nearly empty. Hannah wipes the tables. Michael sits nearby. "You work too hard. Someone has to. You should take care of yourself." Hannah smiles. "My mother always told me that kindness costs nothing." Michael looks at her. "Your mother sounds like a wise woman." "She is." A silence. "Michael, why do you live so simply?" Michael looks down at his coffee. "Maybe I just like simple things." "There's nothing wrong with that." She sits across from him. "Sometimes the simplest things are the most valuable." Michael smiles. Michael stands outside the park entrance without an umbrella. Hannah approaches Michael. She runs toward him holding an umbrella. "What are you doing out here?" "I forgot my umbrella." Hannah holds hers over him. What about you? I'll manage. You always say that. Maybe because I always do. They laugh. Michael looks at her. Something has changed between them. Years pass. Michael and Hannah continue supporting one another. Michael encourages Hannah when she loses her job. Hannah stays beside Michael during difficult times in his personal life. They celebrate each other's successes. They pray together. They laugh together. They become inseparable. One evening, they sit beneath a large tree in the park. The sun is setting. Michael, yes. Do you ever wonder where we'll be 10 years from now? Michael looks at her. I hope I'm still sitting beside you. Hannah smiles. That's a good answer. Michael takes her hand. Because I don't want to imagine my life without you. Hannah looks into his eyes. She understands. Their friendship has become love. Michael and Hannah sit beneath the same tree. Michael looks nervous. What's wrong? There's something I've needed to tell you for a long time. Hannah waits. I'm not poor. She smiles. I know you aren't poor. Michael laughs nervously. No, I mean, I'm very wealthy. Hannah looks confused. I own Morgan International. Hannah's eyes widen. Morgan International. Michael nods. All of it. Hannah stands. You're Michael Morgan, yes. She looks hurt. Why didn't you tell me? Michael lowers his head. Because I wanted to know if someone could love me without knowing what I owned. And you thought I couldn't. I was afraid. Hannah becomes emotional. You should have trusted me. Michael nods. You're right. A long silence. I'm sorry, Hannah. She looks at him. Did you ever lie about how you felt about me? Never. Hannah wipes away a tear. Then I can forgive you. Michael looks at her. I didn't fall in love with your money. She takes his hand. I fell in love with the man who sat beside me when nobody else cared. Michael embraces her. Michael introduces Hannah to some of his wealthy friends. Hannah is uncomfortable. Mrs. Carter looks her up and down. Michael, surely you could have chosen someone more suitable. Michael looks at Hannah. Then he looks back at Mrs. Carter. I did. The room becomes quiet. Michael takes Hannah's hand. She's the most suitable person I've ever known. Hannah smiles. Michael doesn't care what anyone thinks. Michael and Hannah walk through a neighborhood. They see families struggling. Michael looks at Hannah. Do you remember what you told me? What? That kindness costs nothing. Hannah smiles. I remember. I want to build something here. What? A place where people can find food, education, and hope. Hannah's eyes fill with tears. Then let's do it together. Beautiful music fills the church. Michael stands at the altar. The doors open. Hannah walks down the aisle. Michael looks at her with tears in his eyes. The minister smiles. Michael, do you take Hannah to be your wife? I do. Hannah, do you take Michael to be your husband? I do. They exchange rings. I promise to love you in wealth and in difficulty, in happiness and in sorrow. I will stand beside you for the rest of my life. Hannah smiles. And I promise to love you for the man you are, not for the things you possess. I will stand beside you through every season of life. The minister looks at them. What God has joined together, let no one separate. The congregation applauds. Michael and Hannah kiss. The sun rises over a beautiful garden. Children run across the grass laughing. Michael sits on the porch. Hannah brings him a cup of coffee. Still just coffee. Michael smiles. Some things never change. Their children run toward them. Michael opens his arms. They jump into his embrace. Hannah sits beside him. They watch their children playing. Michael looks at Hannah. Do you ever regret forgiving me? Hannah shakes her head, no. She rests her head on his shoulder. But I made you promise me one thing. What? Never let money make you forget who you are. Michael looks at his family. I won't. Hannah smiles. Michael takes her hand. Money could attract attention, but it could never create genuine love. Hannah had seen him when she believed he had nothing. She had cared for him when she thought he was simply an ordinary man. And in the end, Michael discovered that the greatest treasure he could ever possess was not his fortune. It was a woman who loved his heart, a family built on faith, and a life shared with people who loved him for who he truly was. The children laugh in the distance. Michael and Hannah look at each other. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. 1 Samuel 16:7